Hello. Wow. Deleting 90 pictures really made a difference. I had like 11 minutes of memory and now I've got 18 minutes of memory. So yeah, I mean the pictures are all back, so everything I've got on the phone is now on the computer, mostly. Hello, how are you all? Late one today, because I'm tired and sort of came in, sat and did nothing for a little bit, made dinner, and I went to wait for himself to go, and then just, yeah. So, a bit late today. Bit of a day today, mostly it was okay. And I saw this hawk. Like, we don't normally get hawks, I don't know if it's where it's from, but it was, you know, eating a pigeon, which I'm kind of like, I like the pigeons, but it's like, you know, the hawk needs to eat too. Sparrowhawk apparently, so I guess I'm glad it was one of the pigeons and not one of the sparrows, because there's more pigeons. I do like the sparrows as well, they're sassy. I actually was quite fascinated, so I do have a bit of video of it, which I may upload and link, not as a just as a embedded video. I wouldn't, you know, it wouldn't be a public video. So you can click on it if you want to click on it, but it won't, pretty sure it won't appear in your notifications. And fair warning, it is an animal attacking another animal. There is blood. There are feathers on the floor. There is blood on his beak. There's blood on the ground. Thankfully it was raining, so I'm pretty sure the blood would have washed away straight away. But like I said, it's a survival thing. Except I thought the hawk would have like knocked out or, you know, broken the pigeon's neck, and it kind of turned out it hadn't. So basically, I was kind of fascinated with it and watched it. I left it alone. At one point, the hawk flew off. I could see the pigeon twitching, but I'm like, sorry, this story can get a bit dark. If you don't want to hear the story, then mute until you see the book. Yeah, so there was a kind of twitching on the part of the pigeon. I thought, oh, maybe that's just a nerve thing. Or no, it turns out the pigeon wasn't actually dead yet. Which I was kind of aware of. In the back of my head I was like, yeah, this bird may not be fully dead, but, you know, circle of life, everything needs to eat. I can't blame the hawk for being a hawk. And sorry, I've got the windows open today. And so yeah, I was like, alright, I left it to it. Oh, well, you have your lunch. And then some other guy came along and scared the hawk off. So I sort of approached him again. So I saw you. I was like, oh yeah, mate, I saw you talking to you, watching him. I knew you ain't gonna. So I thought I better scare the hawk off. So now you've got a damaged, a badly injured pigeon sort of sat in the corner, and another guy's like, because where it is, it's like a slope. So you got some bloke was stood in front of the thing here, and then me and this other guy were on top on the thing. And he's like, oh, you got to put it out of his misery. It's suffering. You can't let it. You got to put it out of his misery. Like, it's down on its head. It's like, oh, so I've got a shovel on my thing, and so we went and got the shovel. And so yeah, I spent the rest of the afternoon with a decapitated pigeon in my barrow. So that was fun. All right. I mean, you know, it had to happen. I would have much rather, you know, to be honest, I would have. If it were up to me, I would have left the hawk to it, you know, and then sort of fetched the carcass later on. But I knew we couldn't leave the pigeon once he'd done the deed. I knew we couldn't leave the pigeon lying around because there are children around town, and I mean, it's one thing to have the children see a hawk eating its lunch, because at least if they've got a parent with it, they can say, oh no, this is yeah. This is just the hawk, or they could guide it away because they could probably work out what's happening. But if you happen across just a dead pigeon, or a pigeon that's twitchy, or just the pigeon head, that's nightmare stuff. I'm not gonna, I'll sleep fine if I'm tired, but. So yeah, that was my day. How was yours? Hey, so should we look at the pretty colourful book? Should we look at the pretty animals and the cuteness and everything on here? Isn't it cute? They're all happy. Okay, what's today's question? What's your worst habit? Have you ever tried to stop? If you did, what happened? Yeah, when I was a kid, I say kid, and like really late into my late teens, I was a thumbsucker. And yeah, I was the thing I did till quite late. I mean, early 20s, easy. I think I stopped. I mean, I tried a few times to stop. Obviously, as a teenager, I tried not to do it at school because that's not a good thing to be doing. It is a habit I found myself getting back into when I was tired. So even at school, I might have, might have slipped in. So I tried a few times as a teenager. I think I just sort of stopped organically when I got my first full-time job. I might have still sometimes at night in bed, but yeah, then I just I don't even realise when I stopped. And I just did. Ultimately, I still occasionally, if I need to self-comfort, I've occasionally, but I can't sleep all night with it now. I can't just, It still feels kind of comfortable, but I can't do it for more than, unless it's like a self-comfort thing for a few minutes. Excuse me. Not looking at the camera and talking to people, that's kind of a bad habit. Obviously when I'm looking away, it's either because I'm really tired or because I'm thinking. Need to break that one. Also, it's kind of weird looking at yourself all the time. It's like, it's me, So I find myself distracting. I probably have bad eating habits that I'm trying to sort of get myself into eating healthier foods. I mean, I do try. I mean, it's not like I avoid vegetables and fruit and the good foods. It's just I don't necessarily eat them enough, so I'm trying to. It's not so much breaking habit, but I'm trying to get into the habit. I've got like a bunch of apples and such. Spending too much. My credit cards are maxed out. They're not. I say it like it's dramatic. It's one of them. They kept increasing my limit. I forgot to ask them. Then they actually halved it, I think. But they basically brought within a few £100 of what the balance was, and then because of interest, not because of spending, it kind of hit the wall. So I'm sort of working on that. So that's not so much a breaking a habit, is I can't use it anymore, which is annoying because we kind of wanted it for an emergency thing. So yeah, now I'm out of the habit of using my credit cards once they're clear. I will probably keep the one that has a smaller limit on it, simply because in certain cases, like if I was trying to order tickets or something online, it's easy to have a credit card to order tickets. Not always, the bank card won't always cover it, or they won't accept it for various reasons. Plus it means, if I'm booking tickets in advance, but I've only got like a date, you got to book them that day because they'll sell out fast, and I haven't got the money in the bank, then yeah, it's nice to have it there and also pay myself back. So I want to clear my credit cards, but I'll only get rid of one just because sometimes we need to have it there in case you have an emergency or something. So that's a bad habit. What was the actual wording? Have I ever tried to stop? Yeah, I've never smoked, so that's not a problem. I drink socially, but again, I've never had a problem with that. I've never done drugs. I don't proper gamble. I bought scratch cards, but I think I mentioned before the penny the Cascade machines. Those I kind of can be addicted to, so I wouldn't necessarily call it a habit, but I am self-aware that, you know, I could fall into certain traps, so I don't. But yeah, so I guess the big one for me would have been my thumb sucking, which was something I did for pretty much till I was in my 2021. But yeah, I kind of few failed attempts at quitting, and then I organically grew out of it. There you go. So I don't know if I'm going to upload that hawk video or not. I probably will. It's still kind of fascinating, and it was a good looking bird. But anyway, so I'll put the appropriate warnings on that video, so it won't be public, and it'll be warnings. So if you want to watch it, that's up to you. That's on your head. Okay. You can follow me here on Twitter if you want. You can keep following me here on the YouTubes if you want. There's a button that allows you to do that. There's even a little bell icon that apparently makes it even easier. And if you want to talk to me about anything or say anything or just say hi, then feel free. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching. I always appreciate it. So yeah, thanks for listening. I've been Michelle. You've been watching, listening, and I'm so tired. My sign-off's getting screwed up again. Thanks. Bye-bye.